Hey, so in this video I'm going to be doing the 2017 Halloween event in Final Fantasy. This is the All Saints Wake event, which is, I guess, the game's version of Halloween. Seems like there's a lot of people here. Some decorations. Let me see what NPCs there are. Let's talk about some lore. So that's why they're here. And I guess that's some of the lore. Let's see what this guy has to say. This is probably the haunted house guy. There's any other NPCs in here? I don't think so. Yeah, so last year there was the haunted house, and the Baron Peddler was the shop. We'll check out the shop later. Let's just start the quest first. This guy's not part of the quest. Just this guy. Looks like we get our direwolf attire. So looks like we gotta talk to the wolf guy, or the wolf beastman. Standing right here. He just ran away. Let's see the first one. So this year we get the wolf's costume, which is I guess kind of like a newer version of previously we had another wolf's costume from PvP for Black Mage, which was pretty nice. It had a tail and everything. Now we get like a real one that could be glamour to any job, I guess. And there's a lot. Alright, so looks like we get our wolf's costume, and this one gives us some of the pumpkin magic prisms. Pumpkin head ones. So we gotta put on our werewolf suit. People have been asking for this a lot. Looks like the Halloween events always give out really good prizes. I mean, we have that broomstick that one time. So we have that, oh, it has full-on slots here. We also, what's it called? So the broomstick was nice. Just found some room here. And also the haunted house was really fun. We go all out for the Halloween event. I guess we don't really need the shoes. We need stuff. Head, body, and gloves. I'll show off the whole thing later on. I'll show off all the rewards at the end. That's like the least scariest thing ever. So, let's see. Does this guy say anything different? No, he's still there. His attraction. Let's look at the shop guy. I guess I'll show off the rewards at the very end. Looks like this year we get advertisement, poster, and some food stuff. You can see on the bottom right. Pumpkin tower, and this candle thing. I guess the main attraction is it's mostly the freaking costume. Everyone's been looking forward to this costume, so. Okay, so gotta go over here. I gotta type in chat the GUR. So my chat's on a different window, but so I'm typing it now. Probably can't see it here. So now we gotta go to these areas and scare the people in there. I think it's faster to use the fort to get to the Leather Workers Guild. Let's do that GUR thing again. just one of the three. Let's go to the Conqueror's Guild. Okay, so one more to go, and I think it's in the Lancer's Guild. Check. So it looks like it's here-ish. So I mean, as I said before, the Halloween events always give the good stuff. You get the minions, you get the mounts, costumes. So they're usually loaded with a lot of stuff. So this year we get, no minion. There's still housing items. And of course the costume. That, I think one of the people ahead has the Pumpkin Butler, which is also from a previous year, one of the previous year's events, Halloween events. Alright, so now we're back here. I'm gonna go speak to Soga again. So we gotta go back to Impressio, or how do you pronounce his name? So... Alright, let me see. This guy's still preparing the main attraction. And that's just a shop. Looks like we completed it. So the white pumpkin head dude is in like every year's cutscene. I think the first year he was like a good guy. So far, and then in the next few years, he hasn't really done much. Just appears randomly at the very end. And looks like we get an achievement. And we also can start the haunted house quest part. So the haunted house was here in this game last year, and I guess people really liked it, so they brought it back. So now they're going to use it for this doesn't say any different. Use it for getting the cookies, so you get more items, the housing items. Alright, so it looks like we unlocked the haunted house, and... Well, I guess it's the same as before. Let's see if there's anything else. I guess we'll go through all his text. It's probably the same as last year. Alright, so I guess I'll do one video of the mansion. Get some of these cookies, and then we skip the rest because I did them all last year. If you want to see all of the various, I guess, tasks that you do in the haunted house, it's have a previous video, and I'll link it somewhere down there, down in the bottom of this YouTube video. So let's just do one. And you can skip this part if you're just gonna watch the other ones from previous year. They're all the same, I think. Probably gonna change it up. So basically what happens is you're given 3 tasks out of a pool of tasks. So this one is the Arcane Circles one. And the team has a health pool, that's the sanity meter. And whenever you're spotted by one of these guards, your sanity meter decreases. So it's possible to like fail if you get spotted too many times. The Aramons with the eyeballs, they are sight-based, and the little flames are sound-based. So little flames are, you gotta be very close to them, and you have to like run around them, for them to see you. But you can walk past them, because walking doesn't produce sound. And the Aramons, you just gotta be behind them, they're sight-based. So in this one, I mean, most of these tasks, or at least some of them, require communication between the team. So, for example, the clues that you find on the floor sometimes will only be seen by you, so you have to communicate it to your team by typing it out. For this one, it's you kind of need to communicate a bit. I mean, so there's 4 circles, and you gotta each person has to stand in a separate circle for this task to complete. So of course I'm going through all the rooms and searching for the circles. So there's one person in that circle there. But I mean, if you find a circle, you can't just stop there and stand in it. You gotta like search all the other rooms, because there could be other circles in other rooms. You have to tell everyone where the circles are. So if you're clearing like a floor, you gotta make sure you clear it completely. It seems like the first floor is cleared. There's one circle in that middle room there. I'm gonna help out in the basement. Seems like the other person went maybe went clockwise. So, let me counterclockwise. So I'll go clockwise. So I went to this eyeball passage. Oh shit. So if they spot you, they turn you into a pumpkin for a few seconds, and you lose a bit of your sanity meter. So communicating with me. Oh, I think that might be a circle. Oh shit. I have my chat off screen, so you guys can't see the chat. I don't know how I decided to cut this video. Okay. But anyways, that was the last person to get into the circle. But yeah, there's 3 tasks, so now we have to do the next task. Same thing, although it won't be the circles again. But this one's a pretty easy one. I think this one you don't need to communicate at all with Actually, do you need to communicate this one? Nah, I don't think you need to communicate for this one. You could just run around. I mean, the only communication you need is split up your party in the most efficient way. So one person should look upstairs, and then 1 or 2 people in the the ground floor, and 1 person in the basement. So the upstairs person, since upstairs is pretty fast, you could search through it really quick. Oops, I think I missed a room. That room over there. So the upstairs is pretty fast, and they could drop down halfway through. So let me just get this chest. So yeah, so as I was saying, the upstairs is pretty fast, and you could drop down to the ground floor from the upstairs after you completed it. So I guess only one person needs to be in the ground floor, or you could have one person go clockwise, one person go counterclockwise. The basement is, I mean, I think it'd be best to have two people in the basement, one going clockwise, one going counterclockwise, because the basement has a lot of like mobs that we have to avoid. So we seem to have quite a few of these chests. So there's 6 of them in this one. This one is just one where you gotta look for the chests. So this person and I aren't looking at this floor as optimally as we can. We're kind of running together. But it's okay. It's not like savage mode raiding or anything. Actually, maybe they drop on the top. Maybe I should have went counterclockwise. Be most often in terms of time. So I'm gonna help out in the basement. Seems like that. Oh, okay, never mind. They found them all. So we have one final task to do. This one also doesn't require that much communication. I think the one that requires the most is the one with the password, so each person has to find clues. But the clues only you can see when you pick it up, so you gotta communicate with the rest of the team what the password is. So it'll be like, you know, the first number is 3, the 5th number is 4, kind of thing. So you gotta type it out to the rest of your team. This one you just gotta collect the coals and light the lanterns. Just run around and find all the rooms. Hour is a bit long. I think Jack in the Box is probably the fastest, because you have a chance of, you know, it's the one where you gotta go around and throw smoke bombs at pumpkins. Pumpkin in each room. You have a chance of basically finding the Jack in the Box instantly. I just wanted to check that room. So these are obfuscation charms that allow you to, you know, run past the mobs for a few seconds. It's basically like invisibility for a few seconds. Just gonna search for all these rooms. There's the last coral we need, so we just need to find last pumpkin. Although I wasn't paying attention earlier as I was talking. Hopefully I didn't miss it in the first floor. Because it looks like I did, because this person's running around. Uh-oh. Everyone's in the bottom floor now. That means the top floor's been searched, and now everyone's searching the bottom floor. Can't even return. Yeah, maybe I missed it in the first floor. Let's go back up there. It was easier last year when we had the sprint on lower cooldown. Now that Stormblood's launched, they changed how the cooldown for sprint works. Maybe I'll try the top floor. decorations are pretty nice. We need to give some more of these pumpkin decorations. It only gave us like one, but I guess, you know, there's a lot more years of Halloween to go through. Might slowly trickle out these jack-o'-lantern housing items. Oh shit. So well, I mean, if anything, we saw the top floor. Just told my team that it's not in the top floor. I must have missed it in the first floor. It's actually my bad. But from the top floor, you could actually jump down right here. Oh, looks like something found it. Yeah, it's in one of the rooms I missed. Must have not seen it. Right, so now we completed the task. We get our chest with cookies. Cool, we got 3 pumpkin cookies. But of course, we're gonna need to do it a few times, like a couple times, in order to get all the stuff. So I'm gonna do it a few more times. If you want to see the rest of all the events, I'll have a link to the previous year's Halloween event somewhere in the bottom in the comments. And I guess this guy says some other different things after we completed the mansion. This guy before I go back to the my house to show off the reward items. Alright, so I guess look at some of the reward items. How do I guess I need my housing button thing. Alright. So let's place this candle thing. This could be placed on the desk. It's pretty cool. And then advertisement. Or just a poster. Pumpkin. It's for people who have haunted house themed mansions. These will be pretty good. And then the food. So pumpkin pie set. Pretty cool. And the other food. Pudding. So I also have to rain ambient housing sound. That means let me eat all 10 portions of this to show you how it looks like while it's empty. This is how I maintain my Lala's plumpness. Dog's in the way. That's how it kind of looks like. You got the cast iron pan. And you got the pudding. And that's how the empty pudding set looks like. And let's see what else do we have. The pumpkin head thing. Where is it? Oh, there it is. This is I mean, this is from I don't know which year it was. It was previous Halloween event. Pumpkin head fireworks. It's pretty cool. These are front lines or something. Oh, and I forgot, yeah, we also can look at the feet. For the feet, you get the Digigrade feed. Some people wanted. The pants aren't that much. I was wearing some other pants. Of course, you could dye everything in whatever color you want. So these are the pants, just some regular skirt things. The pants actually don't come with the tail. It's the top part that comes with the tail. It's kind of weird, considering the pants is called Werewolf Tail. Anyways, I think the glamour. This might be how I'll glamour it. And then the years, the covers up your normal years. So you don't have like, 4 years going on. And of course the tail kind of clips into things when you sit down. It's the same issue as with the PvP werewolf set. But I mean, we make do. The tail is a bit smaller than the PvP one. But I feel like the top part doesn't come with the weird like jaws. Here's the PvP werewolf one. You have the weird jaw thing going on in the top part of the set. But I don't know. The PvP one also has its own, charm to it. A very big fluffy tail. Unfortunately, the tail doesn't dye in whatever color you wanted it to be, which means white. Whereas in the werewolf one, the tail also dyes whatever color you need it to be. It's a bit less bulky. Anyways, I guess all the furries will be happy. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.